name's Tom Knight.
Oh, I love it.
Welcome to Late Night with Tom Knight.
Through the night, chilling you out into the small hours. Here's Slayer.
I did a voiceover once with Mark Strong, the famous actor.
Yeah.
And he's just got a normal voice.
Really?
Wait, no, he's got a very nice voice.
Yeah, but then he really
but
puts it on.
then he was like, then he went, the new Jaguar, and I was like, oh my god, my ears are pregnant.
Yeah.
It's so sexy, and it's all these.
I'm the other way round. As soon as I'll just start talking like that.
Well, Tom, Tom, I did see you out and about with your selfie stick yesterday.
My selfie stick.
Your selfie stick.
I never thought I'd be a guy that owned a selfie stick, let alone walking around with one in public.
I've never seen anyone more self-conscious on the video.
Self-conscious.
Tom said, it was so funny. Tom said, I'm out here in the middle of nowhere with a selfie stick. If I see anyone, I'm literally going to throw it in the ditch.
I would have done as well. It's the nice thing about walking on that sea wall is that you can see people for miles. So I thought, I'm going to be safe.
You can do whatever you want. Any selfie stick action you want.
It's like you said, Mersea's a small place, and I knew I'd bump into somebody I know who'd just go, God, what's happened to you?
Do you know what? It's one of those things that you can't get, 20
You
years.
used to be so genuine.
20 years time, someone's going to be like, "Oh, Tom, how's the selfie stick?"
Yeah.
And you'll be like, "I only used it once."
That's the thing about Mersea. I got caught picking my nose once in a pub about 20 years ago, and every time I see that guy, literally, he goes, "Oh, it's the nose picker."
All right, yeah. All right, pick a winner. Have you picked a winner, mate?
Yeah, it's terrible. Fred, I did it once.
Do you know what? When I used to do that, I had all these cool noises, and I was just like, it'd be so much more fun if it was like Seinfeld.
Yeah,
and like a Saturday night chat show. And but every time I edit it, it just makes me laugh.
it works.
It's so stupid.
Yeah. I think for my one, you should put in some really, really sad sort of organ music. Welcome to Are You Creative with Tom Knight.
Just
it's Halloween.
Drones. Just some drones in the background.
Yeah.
Oh, welcome to Are You Creative? The podcast about creativity in Essex with the most creative people from Essex or that have moved to Essex. With your host, Creative God, Nick Hearn, and my co-host.
So sinister.
My co-host, Creative Not God, Sagita Mitra.
I think he just called you a creative nut god.
Well, actually, that probably sounds right.
Hello, my name's Sangeeta.
I'm a goddess, actually.
Creative goddess, Sangeeta Mitra, all powerful. And we're here once again in Chelmsford in Lorca Media Studios with Adam Whittaker. Thank you very much, Adam Whittaker. It's so colourful here. There's so many beautiful colours and stickers and stuff. And we've got another amazing creative guest today who is called
Tom Knight. What? It wasn't meant to be funny.
I love this guy. I want to say he's a comedian, but he's not, is he?
How can someone just say their name funny?
I don't think he did.
It was the timing. It was
It's
the
more
timing.
about you than me.
Tom Knight. Tom Knight. Are you from Essex?
Yes.
You are from Essex?
Well,
you're from the islands of Mersea.
yeah, which means I feel like I'm Essex adjacent.
No, it's
Mersea
Essex.
feels like its own thing.
What do you think? It was like a Venn diagram, and when they have those things, and there's just one little circle out here that just says Tom.
Yeah, that's me.
Yeah,
Yeah. No, I am from Essex. I'm Essex and proud.
yeah, nice, wicked. Throw up your swords.
Yeah. I am going to get that tattooed on myself. That is a cool sign, isn't it?
Did you see my witch museum one I did?
No.
Oh mate, I've just done a T-shirt because Essex.
Yeah.
Had more witch trials and more witches executed than Salem.
I did know
by
that, yeah.
so many.
I did.
And the Essex Witch Museum is raising money. They're brilliant, and they want a premises. And I said, I'm going to do you a T-shirt. And we've got one that says Witch County, and it's got 3 broomsticks, like
Nice.
the sea axe swords.
Wicked.
It looks so good.
You are creative.
I am creative, but if I can help them raise money for premises, I want them to have a big glass cauldron, like amazing building.
Yeah.
And my goal is eventually when it says "Welcome to Essex," you know, when you're driving on the A12, it'll say, "Which county?" You know, like an American sign, like an American. Which county, Essex? Throw up your brooms.
That's a good idea.
So Tom's from Mersea Island.
He is.
We learned a lot about Mersea Island with our previous guest Ben Wass,
The most Mersey person in the world.
He's the most Mersey person in the world, and so we learned it's an island in some. It's just got loads of mud around it.
Yep.
Off the coast of Essex, and you have to go over a long bridge called the Strood.
Do you know where the name comes from?
Mersey.
Yeah.
Was there a mermaid spotted in the sea?
No, it's an old Anglo-Saxon word. It's Mersea, it was called originally.
Mersey.
Mersea, which means island in the pool, which is quite
Island in the pool.
Wow.
That's like the Kenny Rogers song.
Island
Yeah,
in the-
yeah. That's what that song was
And
about.
Mersey, it's almost like French and English. It's just like a translation in a dictionary.
Yeah.
Merci.
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 I
And
listened
it's like
to
thank you. It's thank you in French. It's also thank you and see in French and then see in English.
That's true.
Well done.
Merci.
I didn't yes and that one, did I? I just
Encyclopedic.
let it.
No, just yes, it was like my Peppa Pig joke the other day. It just fell flat. I like leaving them in though. Tom Knight, are you creative?
Yes. In fact, I go one further and I would say I am a creative.
Oh.
People have a problem with the term "a creative."
Yeah, I don't know why I said it. now.
It's a really weird job, like because in my industry, it's a job role. It's like creative,
Yeah.
a creative,
I'm a
and people
creative.
are like, that's not a noun.
Well, yeah, it's sort of, it conjures up visions of sitting in a room with a lava lamp,
It does, yeah.
being creative,
Eating a pear.
all day. Yeah,
Yeah, just I don't know.
Yeah.
Being a multi-passionist. What is it? Multi-potentialite.
multi-hyphenate.
Sangeeta, I think you know what Tom does already. Tom.
I'm gutted about this,
Oh,
Sangeeta.
no.
'cause
No.
I wanted
Tom
to
is a
guess.
drawer, but what does he draw? That's what you got to guess.
Okay.
What does Tom draw? Look at his face.
Just
What-
based on my vibes.
Oak trees.
Based on no. Based on that vibe, Tom would be like a person that draws the joy of sex pictures. The man with a beard.
I do sneak him in sometimes.
I'm just going to say, what's that thing when people have to sit there naked and you're
Life drawing.
That's it, yeah.
It was
You do
just-
that?
I've done a bit of that.
Have you?
Yeah.
Oh,
That's not how I earn
No, but that's not how.
But
yeah,
it's not everybody
not how
does
he,
now.
not how he makes his money.
Illustrator book.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh yes.
Gotta
In
be a
one.
book.
That's it. Yeah.
Okay.
Tom, mostly children's books.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's mainly
So
children's.
Thomas Knight, I believe today. I feel like you're at court. Do you feel like you're in court?
little bit, I do now.
Tom Knight. I believe this afternoon about 2 p.m. you were doing a book event
I was, yeah.
about your new book, The Pumpkin.
Who
what is
stole
it?
Halloween?
The Pumpkin That Stole Halloween.
We did, yeah. We did an event today with Scholastic, who published the book, to 400 schools. It was amazing.
Oh, wicked! What? So that was like an online thing.
Yeah.
And can you get feedback from people?
Yeah, they send in questions and stuff.
Oh
It's
man,
really
I did
nice.
one of those. No one sent any questions in. And I was just like, "Am I just talking into the void?"
Yeah, no,
It's weird.
it did feel a bit like
Amazing.
talking to the void. I mean, the strangest thing was that I was doing this event with my co-author, Michelle Robinson, and it was really lovely. She did a read along and I did a draw along. 400 schools there, loads and loads of questions. And at the end, we just sort of went, bye. And then I turned off the computer and then I was just
That's
sitting
it.
in my shed on my own.
Oh, really? Oh, did you curate your
Felt like
background
a
as
real-
well to make it look really creative with
I
loads
did,
of
but I
with
did
loads
it
of
really,
quills? And
I did
stuff.
it really badly. My wife and I went to a charity shop this morning and bought a load of really, really naff Halloween decorations, and I stuck them to my studio wall with some gaffer tape, and they sort of fell off after. So I should
That's
have
great
saved
though.
myself 50p.
400 schools.
Yeah, it was amazing. It was really good.
And did you see any of the drawings that people had done with your draw along?
Not yet, but no, they're going to send them in, hopefully.
What were you drawing? Pumpkins.
A pumpkin, yeah. a big
Amazing.
pumpkin. I've drawn so many pumpkins in my career. It's becoming a bit of a thing.
Have you carved them? You must have the best pumpkins in Mersey.
That was one of the questions today. Yeah, somebody said, I bet your pumpkins are amazing. And I lied and said, yeah, they're fantastic. I haven't carved a pumpkin since my children were small.
Tom Knight actually had a book out that was called Good Night, Bad Night by Tom Knight illustrated by Tom Knight.
Yeah, I did.
That's a lot of nights.
I think you wore out. You
It
wore
was
out the
too
word
many
night.
nights.
Too many
Yeah.
nights.
Too many
That's why it
nights.
didn't sell very
Did he
well.
did he get a knighthood?
Yeah, exactly. I should have done.
I mean,
You can only read
say
it at night.
You say it didn't sell well. I bought it.
Yeah, thank you. You were the one.
I liked it. My kids really liked it.
Yeah, no, it was good. I'm proud of that book.
They catapulted a stink bomb into a dragon's mouth or something, didn't
They
they?
did, yeah.
That's wicked.
Yeah.
That's good. How many books have you done now?
Oh, I don't know. I haven't. The last time I counted, it was about 30, but that was about
Whoa.
20 books ago.
Yeah.
So I don't know. You do the math. 50 books. 50 books. It's a lot.
I love that. I love that Garth Marenghi. Yeah, when Garth Marenghi says, "I'm probably the only person you'll meet who's written more books than they've read."
Yeah.
So you've got 50.
It is
That's
a bit like
amazing.
that. I've definitely drawn more books than I've read at this point.
That's mad, isn't it? I mean, there is absolute labour that goes into these because when you see the illustrations, they're incredible.
It does take a long
How
time.
long does it take to do one book?
Oh, I don't know. I mean, I sort of say 3 months for
Yeah.
a book, but it always takes longer because I always just put as much as I can into it.
Yeah.
And,
Do you have to
then
be-
afterwards, I work out how much I got paid for the hour. And go, oh God, I'm below minimum wage.
Do you yeah, is that do you try and sit at your desk from a certain time to a certain time, or is it just like you just say I'm well into this, I'm going to keep drawing pumpkins until midnight?
Well, no, yeah. I mean, I'm sort of in the middle of a huge deadline flurry at the moment, and I finished a deadline on Wednesday for a chapter book, and there's about 70 illustrations in it, and I was literally waking up at 6 o'clock and immediately starting work.
Oh no!
And then finishing
in your dressing
in
gown.
a dressing gown with a cat on my lap.
Because Tom has got a drawing shed.
Oh wow.
I was so jealous when I came around your house and I saw your drawing shed, and I was like, "This is like a real like creative den."
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
I love it in there.
It's got you got all your quills. You got your quills,
quills.
but you've got some
My
different pens and parchments and different all the different
vellum.
stuff. Yeah, I love it.
Yeah.
Do you have vellum?
No.
I thought Good Night, Bad Night would have sold more if you had drawn it on vellum.
Yeah, it would be more authentic.
Yeah, the ancient ways.
Yes. Yeah.
With pig's blood.
Yeah, with pig's blood.
Oh, I love it.
No, real pitch. You know, like was it pitch from walnuts? They used to grind up walnuts and get
Yeah.
a pitch.
Yeah.
Yeah, the ancient ways.
Yeah, I've got a friend who makes ink from plants. I should do a book with
Yeah.
plant ink.
That'd be awesome.
Yeah, it would.
Totally organic. But then you'd have to hand draw it every single one.
Yeah, I do everything on the iPad these days.
Lazy.
I know it's bad. It means that I can, I went to take my truck in to get the tyres fixed the other day, and I did a couple of pages while I was waiting.
Oh, that's so cool.
It's handy.
Brilliant.
That must have been interesting, like, going, because I guess when you started, you were totally analog.
Yeah, totally
Like
analog.
drawing with pen and ink.
Yeah, scanning everything in, having to rub everything out when you've made a mistake, and
Yeah, and now on the iPad, it's just Control Z, go back. Well, not even Control Z. What is it? Like some weird hand gesture, and undoing everything.
you just think it.
You just think it, yeah. Can you pull bits from things you've previously done, like different textures and things? So, are they like shortcuts, basically?
Well, yeah, there are some.
Get
shortcuts,
quicker.
but I don't take any of them. I'm a bit sort of hair shirt about the whole thing.
That's what I thought, because you're not going to be like, oh, I've got a crowd scene, I'm just going to copy and paste this person. I know you'll be like, I've got to draw all 800 people, and they're all going to have an individual personality and backstory.
As soon as you said the words crowd scene, it made me go. As soon as I see crowd scene in a brief, I've had to do a few. And sometimes I sneak friends into crowd scenes just because you run out of people to draw.
Yeah.
Oh,
You forget what
wow.
haircuts people have.
Yeah. Is that why you talk about the Joy of Sex guy? Does he ends up in it? It's like,
Yeah,
oh.
he's in there. he's in a few of the books I've done.
Now, Sangita, Tom used to work for Essex Police. You started your career out as you were like professional graphic designer before you were a book illustrator.
Yeah, I sort of went into illustration around the back through graphic design. I worked for Essex Police for about 11 years in their marketing department, and it was brilliant.
Oh, thank
I loved
God for
it.
that. I thought you was Bobby on the beat. I was going to move my
imagine?
chair over and
Deep
go,
undercover.
I felt an allergic reaction and an itch somewhere.
Sangita,
How do you think I felt in the first few weeks of wandering around the corridors of Essex Police headquarters?
do you know what Sangita
mate.
was thinking she was going to get arrested from the stuff she was saying earlier on the other podcast?
Oh, wow. So you did, they have marketing roles in the police?
Yeah.
What, to design what? The posters?
Yeah, lots of posters. People always thought that I was designing wanted posters. But we didn't do too many of those.
That would be amazing. Oh, I'd love to be the photo fit guy.
I did do a few wanted posters, but
Did you?
basically we had a sort of a marketing and publicity team, and we had our own TV unit with a little film studio, and
Oh, wow.
it was brilliant. We
That's
just
where the taxpayers' money goes, eh?
exactly.
Can you remember? I mean, this might have been the time when you were there. They had Poo Watch for a while.
Do you what?
I don't remember.
I think. Oh
Poo
yeah,
Watch.
it was really
I
big.
would have been all over that.
It was so big on social media. They'd basically arrested someone for drug smuggling, and he had some drugs in the prison wallet.
Yeah.
And they had to wait for him to go to the toilet so they could arrest him.
Right.
And I think it went on for about 20 days or something.
Oh,
They were like,
dear.
he still
checking
hasn't
in the pan the
He
whole
still hasn't gone to the toilet,
Right.
and it became like a Twitter thing.
Wow.
But you could have done some really good illustrations for that.
Yeah, I would have loved that. I'm gutted that I missed out on that Poo Watch.
Yeah, it wasn't like a watch made of poo. No. Or around someone's wrist.
Yeah, that's where my brain went too fast.
Yeah, that wouldn't sell very well. No, it was a bit of a Twitter drama. You know, it was just like
Yeah.
day 19.
Yeah.
Stand with the toilet.
I remember doing a similar thing where my kid ate a £1 coin. Just waiting for the ting.
God, they are really tight on Mersea.
Come on, Seth, hurry up, we're hungry.
Oh, I love it.
Daddy's got to get some Halloween decorations from the pound store.
Oh, mate.
So when Tom was doing illustrations for the police, he used to like to sneak some little decorative artifacts into.
I wondered if this story was going to come up.
He liked to include some little decorative artifacts in some of the illustrations. You might
Should
not
I
be
explain?
able to. Yeah.
Please.
So I hadn't been working for the police for very long, and I felt a bit funny working for the police because I was thinking, what am I doing? I'm working for the man, and working for the Babylon,
The Popo.
the Popo, Essex Popo. What am I doing here? And we were doing I think it was for their new non-emergency number. And I'd done this sort of scribbly artwork thing. And it went everywhere. We did little pamphlets and posters. And then we put it onto the side of a bus as well. And while I was doing the scribbly bit, I just thought, I'm going to have to be a bit, diversive. And so I stuck a little willy in. Just a sort of
Just to be a rebel.
subtle tiny one. Just to be a rebel. Just to keep my finger in,
F the police.
Exactly.
Come on,
F the
NWA.
It was
F those police.
Yeah, it was my tiny way of making a stand.
Yeah, mate, Easy would have been proud.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
But it was so tiny that nobody would ever know apart from me until they blew it up and put it on the side of a bus. And Sangeeta, I don't know whether you know the difference between bitmap and vector. No. Well, so that's the way that images are made up, and bitmap is where you make it up of tiny little squares, pixels.
Okay.
And if you blow them up, they go a bit blurry.
Right.
It gets janky.
Vector artwork is a sort of mathematical algorithm. If you blow it up, it's crystal clear.
It's-
This was a vector Willy. Yeah. So when you blew it up on the side of a bus, it was crystal clear, and there was a photograph
sugar.
of the new chief constable in the newspaper standing next to the bus.
Did no one click?
Nobody clicked, but I told my wife about it and she was furious. She said, if you get fired because of your inability to not...
not draw a penis.
Yeah, muddled up with my double negatives there. But yeah, she was very cross with me, so I never did it again.
I can't believe you've not drawn a penis.
Exactly, yeah. But no, I loved
mate.
working for the police. It was fun.
Have you got that
gosh,
photo
that's
at home?
too
Have you got it
funny.
framed?
No, I should have done.
I think that should be.
It's got to be out there in the archives
It
somewhere.
must be somewhere,
Oh,
yeah.
I'm going to go to the Essex Records office
Yeah, it'll be there somewhere.
and dig out. Forget about the Witch Museum research. We're going to find this photo.
Let's go Essex Police Museum. It's got to be in there somewhere. That's hilarious.
It's so difficult, I think, to be a professional illustrator. You know, you can't just be like, I'm an illustrator, I'm going to go. You've got to prop it up with some other sort of commercial work.
Sure.
And working for the man.
Yeah. Well, I was really lucky working for the police because they let me go 3 days a week there. And then I did 2 days a week with my illustration career. So that was a really handy thing because, I was pretty unestablished and I didn't really know what I was doing. But I still, I got more and more work. And then eventually I dinged the police in 2016. So next April, I'll have been a full-time illustrator for 10 years.
That is crazy.
Oh,
that's so.
mad.
Yeah, I'm very proud.
And I think
Yeah,
one
congrats.
of the good things about Tom's illustrations is I mean, you have got your own style. Like when you see a book, you're like, it's like, oh, that is Tom Knight. And I think a lot of people try and copy other people. Or, you know, things become a bit derivative. Yeah. But your one always looks like your style.
Oh, that's nice to know. Yeah, the question of style is a difficult thing for an illustrator. And I think it does help if you have your own thing, because people will, you know, have an idea for a book and they'll go, oh, that's, you know, Tom Knight could definitely do that.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it does help. But I don't think I have got a style. I think I'm sort of pinballing all over the place.
I think it's like those your proportions on your faces and the proportions on the bodies that are absolutely your thing. And it's like always like, that's Tom.
Yeah.
I love it.
Good.
And I think even because Tom's always been an amazing artist. I went to school with Tom, by the way. Secret. There you go. Not secret.
It's not a secret.
I've known him for a long time. But your illustrations were always brilliant, but they always had that same proportion.
Yeah.
So it's, even though you got better at doing all the things on the iPad and stuff, everything's still the same proportions. It looks like your stuff. Big head, big round head.
Yeah, it looks like what I would have drawn when I was 13.
Yeah, exactly. It's so good. It's so good though, isn't it?
So the fact that you was doing drawing from when you was little bits, it's something you've always been into.
Yeah.
So what did you study to become a professional in this? Like, how did that all go for you?
Well, I always felt like I was an illustrator. So that was always the thing that I wanted to do. But I just had to wait for my ability to match my ambition. I just wasn't good enough to be a professional. And so that's where the graphic design thing came in. I just thought, actually, I'm going to have to earn a living.
So when you say you wasn't good enough, is that self-diagnosis, I wasn't good enough, or did you feel that other people didn't think you was good enough? Like what?
One of my tutors, actually, when I was studying doing my graphic design degree, said, what do you want to do? And I said, I want to be an illustrator. And she said, no, you're not good enough.
Oh my God.
No.
So I took that as an
Well,
absolute.
miss, wherever you are.
Look at me now.
Yeah, Tom, just send her a compendium of all your books. She's like, what is this fifth? Oh, I can barely carry it. What is this?
Exactly. Well, the thing was, she was right though. I wasn't at the time,
right?
But I always felt like that was what I wanted to do.
That was the itch.
So I just sort of quietly did it, and then I think it wasn't until about 2010 that I thought I'm going to do this seriously, and that's when I sort of started sending off postcards to publishers and. And that's how I got my first illustration gig.
That must have been so difficult though. So you were just like, you know, you're saying something, oh, please notice me. And they must get so much stuff every day on their desk.
Yeah, exactly. And it just so happened. It was complete happenstance. It was just luck that this guy had got one of my postcards and he liked it enough to just sort of stick it above his desk. And then he was a guy called David Bennett who worked for a publisher called Boxer Books. And he had a 4-book series about mermaids, and his illustrator pulled out, you know, just right before they had to start on the books.
Oh, man.
And he looked at his desk and there was the little postcard that I'd sent him.
Do you know what? Never underestimate being on the top of the pile.
Yeah.
Because sometimes when I need a photographer fast or anything like that, I'll be like, oh, that'll do. Yeah. Not that'll do. You know, it's like, that's good. But and a physical thing in the pile. Exactly. Rather than, you know, emails is harder. You go through...
So that was your first kind of break where he'd contacted you and said, well, actually, your work is good enough. I want you to do some work for me.
Yeah. So then
and you're like, oh, mermaids?
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
At least I don't have to draw any legs.
But what's the chances of that? Mermaids, you live on Mersea, surrounded by water.
Yeah, it's a good fit. Yeah.
Oh, amazing.
So let's see, Tom was like to his wife, can you just go down and lie in the mud there while I draw you? Keep your legs.
Wear this tail.
Here's some oyster shells.
So that was the first gig, and then how did you carry on from there?
Well, then it just sort of built from there. Then I got a few more books with him. He was brilliant, David. He got me loads of work at the beginning, and then I got an agent, which is when everything ramped up.
How'd you get an agent?
Wow.
Well, that was the same thing. I sent off a lot of postcards, and you know,
the same ones or new ones.
Maybe I did some new ones. I think I did some new ones. And I was looking for representation. I sort of shortlisted a few that I really wanted to work with. And top of the list was an agency called Bright. And they were one of the ones that phoned me up. The MD, Vicky, phoned me up. And I really remember taking the call when I was working for Essex Popo.
Yeah.
And wandering out into the field. And she said, where have you been hiding? And,
really?
Yeah. And then, so she signed me up. And then, you know, that was it. All of a sudden, it was like a snowball.
Oh, wow.
And now, happily, 10 years on, I've got sort of more work than I can do because I say yes to everything.
Going back then. So in your world, when you're looking for an agent,
Yeah.
is it that you're interviewing in the sense of, oh, I want to see what agent I want, or is it you're selling yourself to these people to say, look, please, would you be my agent because they're quite famous or they're able to bring people in? Is that how?
Yeah, it's a bit of both, really. I mean, I'd shortlisted a few agencies that I really wanted to work with just on the basis of the books that they'd got published, you know, and the kind of work that their artists were doing. So I think I had about 5 that I really wanted. But Bright were right at the top. And actually, they were quite small when I first joined them, and now they're pretty massive.
Oh, wow.
But yeah, I was amazed that they phoned me back and took a punt. You know, obviously Vicky saw something in me and signed me up.
Are you one of their superstars now?
I don't think.
Are they Bright, home of Tom Knight?
No, they've got some amazing artists. They really have. Yeah. Really
So have you written books as well as illustrate then?
I have, yeah. I've written 2 picture books, Good Night, Bad Night by Tom Knight, that you can only read at night. And then the follow-up to that was Jimmy Finnegan's Wildwood Band, which I'm still really proud of.
Oh, I love that one. I've got that as well.
Yeah, it's great. And then we did a couple more stories about the Good Night, Bad Night characters, but for older readers. So there were 2 of them.
That was the erotic fiction one.
Yeah, it's a bit blue.
Bad
The
Night,
blue edition.
Bad Night was so bad.
He was so bad. Yeah. And Good Night just watched.
Poor good night just sat in the corner.
But I actually found the writing process so difficult.
Yeah.
Did you?
I still remember sitting in Colchester Library just in front of a blank Word document, just having the, you know, full-on whitey.
What, and you wrote Tom Knight, and then you're like, okay, Knight's a good word.
Yeah, it's a good
Let's
start.
just keep using that.
Yeah. But no, I did find the writing process hard. So then I thought, well, actually, I enjoyed drawing so much. Maybe I'll just be an illustrator. But the thing is, when you work with publishers and particularly my agents, they're always saying, look, you must have some ideas yourself. So they're constant, especially my agent, just constantly trying to draw things out of me.
But they want because they want that percentage on the writing as well as the as well as drawing.
Like that, Nick.
They're like,
Oh,
do you know
I was
what? Do you know
gonna
what?
say.
If Tom writes the book and draws the book, we get double bubble.
Well, this is what I mean. It's a bit like that buy one, get one free. And
Yeah,
I'm
bog
used
off.
to... there you go. That's my cultural thing. So,
Yeah, so
I
they're-
get it.
they're
No,
like,
so
you know-
Peter, you're completely right. That is exactly how it works. Because when I first did my first author illustrated picture book, I thought, brilliant, I'm going to get paid for the author bit and the illustrator bit. I didn't. It was a complete bog off.
Really? It was a bog off?
Yeah.
No, that's unbelievable.
Oh, mate.
Someone's doing well out of that.
I mean, they were my early ones. But yeah, and actually, I've just signed a contract with an amazing publisher in London called Magic Cat to do 3 of my own books,
Oh, congrats.
which is amazing.
3 of your own books. How do you mean? Like you're like the Good Night, Bad Night books?
No, it's a completely different thing. They're called The Hole Beneath the Hedgerow.
Oh, which is what your blog used to be called when
Exactly.
you're a lot younger.
Yeah,
a lot
yeah.
younger. a lot younger.
Much younger.
But before you were pro.
Yeah.
That's wicked.
Yeah.
Wow, is that an exclusive? Have we got that as
It is an exclusive, actually,
When
yeah.
are they going to be published?
Oh, I haven't got the dates in front of me. I've got to start writing it first.
Oh my god, the stress! Oh no, you got to just get it done.
I know I have. I am a bit worried about it, but I'm so excited about it as well. It's brilliant. It was all based on a song that I wrote when I was in sort of my early 20s, called "The Hole Beneath the Hedgerow," and it's all sort of about the mystery of nature, and it was all a bit sort of wafty.
Nice.
But then, that title really stuck with me, and so yeah, like Nick said, my blog was called "The Hole Beneath the Hedgerow," and it became a bit of an umbrella term for everything creative that I did. And then when my agent was saying, "Look, you must have your own ideas," I suddenly, I'd drawn these little sketches of these little sort of forest sprites, and it all suddenly came together. And I thought, oh God, yeah, that's what it is.
Did you just picture? Did you go Alan Partridge? Were you like monkey tennis? The whole beneath the hedgerow.
No, it arrived really fully formed. And so I just did some sketches, did a sort of mock-up front cover, did a load of characters, and my agent pitched them to loads of publishers, and we had 6 publishers, really, really big ones,
Wow.
that were really interested, and it became 2 of them sort of had a bit of a fight over me.
That's awesome. The bidding war.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that's so good.
It's really
It's like
exciting.
Christmas 2026. It's all coming up Tom Knight.
Yeah, well, it is a bit of an exclusive. But yeah, the publisher I went to meet with a couple of weeks ago in London, Magic Cat. They're amazing.
Is that Magic Cat or Magic Hat?
Magic Cat.
Oh, cat.
Yeah, not hat.
Not
Not
hat.
hat.
Magic Cat.
Cat. Yeah.
Magic cat.
Yes.
I wish that was run by a magic cat, like just a cat sat in a chair.
I was expecting
pouring through your illustrations.
floated along the floor to answer the door.
Just looking with disdain.
No, disappointingly, it's not run by a magic cat. And nobody was wearing a magic hat either.
That'd be like the sorting hat, though, wouldn't it? They just put it on, they put the hat on you, and it'd be like, no.
What made you focus on children's books?
It's because I'm a big kid, I think. I really, I am a big kid, and I just find them a brilliant audience. They're really, really honest. They tell you exactly what they think of you. Yeah, who wants to write for adults?
No, I think with kids' books as well, you got nowhere to hide, right? There's not many words.
Yeah.
And, every illustration's got a count.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, I must have read Pirates in Pyjamas 1,000 times with my kids.
Yeah.
And Wildwood Band as well. But Pirates in Pyjamas mostly because that came out before.
Yep.
And it's like, there's a real efficiency to the words. I know you didn't write the words for that one.
Yeah, Caroline Craig, she's brilliant.
She's brilliant, but the efficiency in the words and then the illustrations bring it to life, and the kids are finding like extra bits that they can laugh at in the illustrations and stuff.
Honestly, writing a children's picture book is a really hard task. And the amount of people I've met over the years who said, "Oh, I've written my own picture book. Will you illustrate it?"
Yeah.
If you've got $8,000, I'll do it.
What I liked most about Pirates in Pyjamas was all the different pants.
Yeah.
You'd drawn the different patterns on the pants, and I used to sit there with my kids for ages, like pointing at the patterns on the pants.
Which pants would you like?
which are your favourite pants? And stuff like that.
Oh,
So good.
wow.
So Tom, we got to come to this. You just mentioned this. You must get about once a day someone being like, "I've got an idea for a kids' book," or my wife's hairdresser's just written a kids' book. Everyone's side hustle. I think it's the default side hustle.
Yeah.
Is to write a kids' book.
Yeah, everyone's got that plan B in their back pocket.
Yeah.
When I get bored of this job, I'll just become a children's book writer.
Yeah, and it'll be as big as the Mr. Ben straight away.
Exactly. No, it's a hard thing to do properly. But yeah, no, a lot of people say, "I've written a kids' book, will you illustrate it?" It happens all the time.
And you have to be like, I can't even look at it, because if I do something that's similar, then you're going to be like, "You stole my idea."
I have to do that awful thing of just saying, "Oh, you just have to go through my agent," and then they never do.
Oh, yeah.
That'd be amazing.
good
Yeah.
way.
Yeah. Tom said he'd do this as a favour. Mersea Island discount.
But ring his agent.
Do you get that? I've got this idea. I've got this idea.
It happens a lot.
You said you need some ideas. Show us some ideas.
I have to let them down gently,
Yeah.
without sounding like a bit of a git,
Do you get do people ask you to draw them pictures?
Yeah.
Do you draw them pictures? No, just like if someone's a big illustrator, can you draw me a pirate? Or can you do...
Oh, no, not so much anymore. Although when it comes to people's birthdays, everyone sort of expects that they're going to get a picture.
Oh, hand-drawn card.
Yeah, so that became a bit of a thing.
I mean, Quentin Blake does it for his friends.
He does, yeah, but he knocks them off really quickly.
QB.
Mine take ages.
Yeah, you've got to get on the iPad, you've got to get print it out, make it look like it's hand-drawn.
It gets really embarrassing, though, when I go to friends' houses and they've got about 7 of my pictures on the wall. I feel really guilty.
Really?
You don't have to put them on the wall.
What, like from cards?
Yeah, I've given them as,
that's so
as birthday
cute.
presents and stuff.
Yeah. So the other day I met Adrien Brody.
Did you?
Right, and
Tabby loves Adrien Brody. She thinks he's the sexiest guy in the world.
And I queued up for a little while because he was doing a thing we were working on, and I was like, and he was signing things for people. And I just thought, I'm going to get him to draw me a dog. To be stupid. And I was like, "Can you draw me a dog?" And he looked at me and he went, "No." But he said, whatever I draw, I think it'll be a disappointment.
Right, okay.
But then later on, I found out that he's actually an artist.
Oh, really?
Yeah, or, like loads of actors are. And I just thought, he just probably thought I was saying, "Draw me a dog," so then I could like cut it out and sell it or something like that.
Yeah.
And then I felt so bad about it.
Yeah.
I was like, I just thought it'd be fun for him to, I was just like, "Draw me a dog."
Oh, I'd loved it if he did draw you a dog.
I know, it would have been so nice. But instead he wrote Best Wishes, Adrien Brody on something for me. Didn't even put my name, but it was a bit like it's a bit like waiting for Santa. Wes Anderson's Santa.
Whenever I do sort of children's book events and I have to sign a load of books, I always shoot myself in the foot by drawing a really, really detailed picture in the first one. And then just look at the massive queue of eager parents.
Oh,
and
no.
we're going to be here for days. It's awful. The last event I did, I'd chosen the wrong pen and it was really smudgy. So the event was just full of people walking around flapping my books. Just trying to...
They were celebrating. That was celebration. Like, yeah, I've got my book signed.
It looked really odd, just loads of people walking around flapping books in the air.
I used to do a hand-drawn thing on the back of every merch thing that I used to send out with a T-shirt from my band. Yeah. And mainly to entertain the guy in the post office. But yeah, it did become a real cross to bear as well. After a while, I was just like, yeah, this is taking for ages. And Andy in the post office doesn't want to see the same picture every time. I've got to make him laugh. Yeah. And then there's like,
it's a lot of pressure.
But I hope the people that received the packages liked it as well.
Yeah, yeah,
it's funny.
Who doesn't like receiving an illustrated package?
Yeah,
that didn't come out as I'd hoped.
This is Tom. Illustrated packages. Back to your time in the police.
Yeah.
Tom did a really nice charity poster for a gig I was doing. Oh, really, really well illustrated for this thing for raising money for Team Angus. But he said to me, "Oh, you got to wait a week because I'm just finished this book. I'm illustrating for Greta Thunberg." First, and I felt so like bad asking you to do something when you were doing something for Greta.
I wasn't doing it for Greta; it was a book about Greta.
Okay, well, she didn't have sign off.
No, I don't think. Well, she must have done.
They were like, we need someone that does those sort of proportions, like Greta's proportions.
Yeah. She's got a famously big head.
Tom could do that.
Yeah, I mean it's awful actually drawing people that are in the public eye, and because I don't really make people look pretty. I sort of I deal in grotesques really. All of my characters look a bit weird.
Yeah, big heads and small noses.
So yeah, drawing Greta Thunberg, I was like, don't mess this up.
Did she see it though? Did she get to sign it off? Or
I mean, she would have done. Yeah, she never got back to me and went, "Thanks for not making it look wonky."
You got the yellow of my coat a bit wrong. Yeah. What about the head? No, head's fine.
I've just done one for Caleb Cooper. The guy from
Clarkson's Farm. Well, he's got a round head, hasn't he?
He has got a big round head.
Yeah, so that's perfect.
I had to tone that down a bit.
Caleb, that's a good legend. That's a good one.
Yeah, although he never mentioned me once every time he promoted the book on Instagram.
What?
Yeah.
He didn't at you?
No, I sort of forgave him because he's a farmer.
So but is on the cover, is it like written by so-and-so, illustrated by Tom Knight?
Yeah, yeah.
Aren't authors supposed to, though?
Well, they are meant to, yeah. They
like
do get told off by the publishers. Yeah.
Oh, did he write the book?
Yeah. Yeah, it's really good, actually.
Nice. What is it, like a fiction about
farms? It's about sort of funny tales around farming.
And is there a bad farmer guy that works there that's a bit right wing?
No, it's basically him chasing pigs around.
Oh, brilliant.
It's really fun. It's really good.
When people want you to illustrate then, they have to have the book ready, right? So that you know what's going on each page.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
So they draw stickmen and say, like, this is what's happening here?
No, it all goes through a publisher. So a publisher will acquire a text from an author, and then the publisher will decide who they're going to pair that author with to illustrate it.
Okay.
So then they'll get in touch with a short list of illustrators. Sometimes they'll get them to pitch character drawings, and then they'll pick an illustrator. And then you get sometimes you get an art director, but usually it's a designer. And the designer of the book will sort of put the pages together, and you and them figure out what's going to go in each page.
I designed a book. I designed a book once, top 100 Amazon bestseller, and it was so difficult because they print it. They print the three colours: yellow, magenta, and cyan. But you have to do the black plates differently so they can translate it. So you have to. It's really hard to consider how to lay a page out and how to do it. But it was really cool because I've got a Japanese copy of my book, which just looks so much cooler.
How brilliant!
Than the English one that I was lovingly typeset.
Yeah, I love all my sort of co-editions where they get printed in different countries because often I'll hand draw the title and. It's really good getting a book back from Korea where they've sort of tried to do your style in Korean.
Wow. They do it really well.
Yeah, they do. Yeah, it's brilliant.
That is mad.
That's well exciting.
Yeah.
It always looks so much cooler, doesn't it? That's like the
does,
dream. It's like getting like some import.
Yeah, it's
I'd
great.
love a Korean version of Good Night, Bad Night.
Yeah.
You definitely know what the word was for night.
Yeah.
In Korean.
The one that appears twice.
That must be difficult, like, like when they get a text through and it's like pirates wear pajamas of every shape and size, right? It's like, how does a publisher look at something that's just maybe got like 20 lines and be like, this book's a banger?
I don't, because they've been doing it for ages. They can sense what's going to sell, and that book did really well. People, in fact, the Pirates in Pyjamas is a brilliant one for World Book Day because it's a really good costume. It's a sort of win-win. Just stick a kid in a night patch and a pair of pajamas and send them off to school.
That's brilliant.
That's quite cool, actually.
Yeah, it's the perfect World Book Day book.
My children's book I've written is for World Book Day.
Is it?
Yeah, I might have told you about it.
You did
before.
tell me about it,
Yeah. That's on my to-do list still.
Yeah.
3 years later.
I'll illustrate it. Just talk to my agent.
I'm going to illustrate it.
Talk to my agent.
You get your agent to talk to me.
All right.
There's a war coming on
I
it.
say,
Get our agents to do arm wrestling.
I'm going to say to Tom's agent, Tom said he'd pay you $4,000 not to do this. Yeah, I started roughing it out, and it's got the Prime Minister in it. The Prime Minister's changed 3 times since I first did like stick men of it.
Yeah, you're going to have to do a generic.
Yeah, so I must do. Boris was so much fun to draw.
When you're writing your books, because Mersea, I guess, is green, do you actually go out for walks and sit somewhere and get your inspiration? I know it sounds like a random, but
No, you're completely right. I do that every day. Yeah.
That's what I'm trying to imagine, like an island, and I'm thinking, okay, so you got festival once a year, but actually the rest of the time that island must be really influential for you to go somewhere and get a bit of peace and quiet.
Yeah, for sure. It's definitely.
You went Irish then?
Yeah, for sure.
We're not talking about that island. We're talking about Mersea Island.
Mersea Island. Good old Mersea, go on.
No, I do, because my job is I basically sit hunched over a desk for hours and hours and hours on end. So I have to force myself to get outside with my selfie stick and go for a walk. But yeah, no, and I do. I find the island really, really. It's full of inspiration, that place.
I love the sketches when you take your sketchbook out and you just do a quick, you're out on your bike and you do a quick sketch and then back.
Yeah, that's my
good
favourite.
social content as well.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
That is amazing.
But it's really, I love these quick sketches, and it feels a bit like David Hockney-ish, how you're just capturing the seasons on the island and he's looking at nature.
He's my favourite at the moment, David Hockney. We went up to London and saw a couple of his in the flesh the other day, and they're amazing. Really,
it's my favourite as well.
Charcoal drawings that he's done of these big woods, they're brilliant.
He's a ledge and the pioneer of iPad drawing as well.
Yeah.
Mad, isn't it?
Right at the beginning.
Right at the beginning. And recently, some of his iPad drawings have been selling at Christie's or something. Because there's a time when they came out, they were saying, is this art? Is this real? Is this really art? It's digital. And now actually, his iPad drawings are selling, which is amazing. I went to see a bigger picture, was it called? No, I can't remember what the exhibition was called at the Royal Academy. But actually had iPads on all the walls with the pictures on. And it was so nice seeing the picture in the format it had been drawn on.
Yeah.
But in the art world, is that cheating then, using an iPad instead of proper sketch?
Well, I don't know. At some point, someone probably said, "Oh, painting's cheating because we just like drawing in the sand with a stick, or whatever it was."
Yeah, it is just a tool. I suppose it's weird because you have to print it out to actually sell a physical copy.
Yeah. Unless you sell the iPad. I don't know how the David Hockney one worked.
Yeah.
Maybe it's like an NFT thing.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I keep getting emails about NFTs.
Yeah. Not touching. That's what I call them.
I was going to ask, what does that mean?
It's a non-fungible token, and it's basically like it's like blockchain. It's like cryptocurrency. So you get a code assigned to one. There's a big bubble about it. Beeple, who does a lot of them, he sold one for about 13 million quid at Christie's or something, which is now worth $10,000.
Wow!
I read about it yesterday. It's gone down to $10,000 now, but he said still value. It's still got a value.
Yeah.
Still not worth nothing. Yeah. I mean, whoever bought it for 13 million must be a bit gutted. But it was like, I think a lot of artists buy their own work and their own foundations buy their own work to inflate the prices. And this is what happens with the Andy Warhol Foundation. For example, they got in trouble for it. They control like a third of the Warhol market, and they buy their own stuff. Damien Hirst became the world's most valuable living artist because he did the diamond encrusted skull, and then the Damien Hirst Foundation bought it. Oh. So it technically had sold, but even though his foundation had bought it. And he was like, I'm the most valuable living artist because I bought my own artwork. Fair play. Oh, wow. Hirsts are done. I love him.
Oh, very skullduggery, isn't it?
It is
literally, diamond skullduggery.
Your illustration world.
Is that, yeah, so Tom's been buying his own books.
Yeah, I'm skimmed.
Well, actually, one of my friends who's an author, he said when he goes out and does book events, it's cheaper for him to buy his own books off Amazon than it is to buy from his publisher to sell at his book events. So he used to buy them off the publisher and go and sign them, and now he just buys a ton of them off Amazon because they've got actually better price than his wholesale price. It's
mad. It is mad.
Did you just say an author has to buy his own books?
Well, yeah, you get them at a discount, and then you sell them at your book event, right? So you take them out on tour with you. And
so who are you buying it from? The publisher?
The publisher, yeah.
I never knew that.
A trade price, but it turned out it's cheaper to buy them from Amazon. I don't know. Where'd you get your books from when you do events?
I'm publishing them myself.
When I do events, the publisher usually just provides all the books. I don't do many events, actually.
That's why you're not getting the big merch money.
It's true, yeah.
Because the publisher's just like, we'll take all that money.
I'm too busy drawing them in my shed, but I do love doing the events. They're brilliant. Because you get to go out and meet the children who you're actually writing the stories for.
And it must be so nice for the kids as well, because it's like you're famous, isn't it? Oh, because
the first event I ever did, it was in Hull. And I was really nervous. I'd never done one before. And I was meant to be doing it with the author who'd written the books that I'd drawn with. And she got ill at the last minute and didn't turn up, so I had to do the things on my own. And I was really nervous, but it was brilliant. We had a really, really lovely time. And on the first one I did, the kids all filed out in front of me. And I remember this little girl walked past and she looked at me and went, I'm dead proud of you. Oh, I nearly burst into tears. It was so nice.
Cutie.
Oh, that's amazing.
Yeah, they're so lovely. They're so brilliant.
They're so beautiful.
And they ask you the weirdest questions.
Oh, yeah, go on. What stuff have you been asked?
Oh, it's just things like, how much money have you got?
Yeah. Zero chill. Kids have no chill, do they?
Yeah, they look you right in the eye.
Yeah. How many bathrooms has your house got?
Yeah. And you just answer them really honestly. Yeah, it's brilliant.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah. What's your cat called? Why haven't you got a cat? Why haven't you got a cat? I've got 3 cats.
Exactly.
Draw me one.
No, it's brilliant. And I sort of need to do more of those because I'm writing and drawing books for children and I forget what children are like because my own children are
too old
men now.
Right. Yeah.
So you have to sort of remember how you felt about things when you were a kid. So it's really handy to go and hang out with actual kids.
Yeah. Kids, I can confirm kids still find Pooh funny.
Yeah.
Yeah. They love it.
I'm 48 and I still find Poohs funny.
And pants. Pooh and pants are always funny, especially combined. How do you go about fixing your prices? How do you start putting a value on your art?
Oh, well, that's the beauty of having an agent because you don't have to do any of that. They come to you and say, "We've got this book. Here's the budget. Do you want to do it?" So you make a judgment call.
Because I am constantly taking jobs and thinking I'll just do it for that, and then then regretting it because I'm like, oh, I've spent 500 hours on this.
I know it's impossible because you're doing a job that you really, really love, and it feels churlish to charge somebody for it. So I was constantly undercharging people when I was working for myself, but thank goodness I don't have to do that anymore. My agent sorts all that out.
That's good. I remember, Jim that we know who makes guitars. I remember him working out once and he said, I actually earned about 48p an hour making this guitar because he said he was just loving it so much and doing the craft and stuff. And it's just it's just not worth it.
No, you should never do the maths.
No, don't do the maths of the hours you've done. Just don't write down the hours.
Yeah.
It's difficult. So in the early days, though, how would someone come to you and say, can you do this job? And you'd be like, oh, that will cost about this much money. And they're like, what?
Yeah, that happens. Yeah.
And then you just have to let them go.
Well, yeah, mostly. Or then go, all right, well, how about this? And then you just halve it. And then they go, I knew you were just making figures up.
And then you say, well, actually, I'm going to put in half as much effort.
Yeah.
It won't be the best deal.
No, but it won't. You're always going to put in 100% effort.
I won't give you 100%. I'll give you 50.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever gone, well, I could do something really rubbish for...
Yeah, but...
who wants to do anything rubbish?
No, but actually, that could be a good thing. When people come to you and they take the mick and they want to give you stupid prices, actually, that could be a good line. Well, yeah, I'll give you rubbish work for your rubbish money.
And then it becomes the best-selling book. Illustrated. Yeah. We got, but I think that's really difficult to value your art, especially you can talk to other people about stuff, but also sometimes people don't want to talk about how much money they've got paid for certain jobs, right?
Yeah.
So that's very hard. And then you might, 10 years down the line, you might just say to someone, "Oh, I get paid X amount of money for a book," and they're like, "What? I get paid 10 times that? What? You're getting ripped off?" Then you feel bad.
Yeah, there is a big lack of transparency about how much people earn in the industry.
Do you think people sort of, when it used to be like handcraft and you could see you drawing that ink on paper on vellum, and then now like it's digital, people sort of devalue it a little bit because they're like, because you're not mark making.
I think maybe they do. I don't know. I've never really thought about it. It's a good question.
So I suppose, yes, doing something really authentic, like doing
analog,
that's the word. That analog. I suppose it would be very different to put in something on a.
If you think, if you went to the House of Illustration in London, Quentin Blake's got all of his original illustrations for all of the books.
Yeah.
In filing, what do they call it? Map.
Plain chests.
Bland chests. Yeah. So you can pull them out and look at them and stuff like that. Like iPad stuff, kind of just like it's in the ether. It's in the cloud somewhere.
Yeah. Well, I've just the last book I've done. I did it all on the iPad. But I think if you looked at it, you would think it's been done with a brush.
Right. Okay.
Because the brushes are so good these days. It looks so authentic.
But I think because you know how it all works.
Yeah.
You're like, this is what we do, and your shading and your halftones and your.
Did you kind of self-teach yourself the iPad bit? Like obviously, I'm assuming technology came out. After.
I did teach myself, and it was a bit of a steep learning curve actually.
Yeah.
Because I'm not particularly technological.
Yeah.
What do you use?
The Photoshop with the big Wacom tablet.
Yeah.
And then the iPad.
So you don't use Procreate? So a lot of artists use
Procreate. Yeah. On the iPad.
Oh, okay, and Photoshop on the Wacom.
On the Wacom, yeah.
So I think it's a Wacom's like a big telly that you can draw on.
I was going to say, this is like foreign
That's the
language.
posh one.
Someone translate this.
The posh one's like a big telly you can draw on.
Right.
You get other ones that are just like a tablet you can draw on, and you've got to look at your screen. But
Oh,
I find that
wow.
impossibly difficult. Which one? What do you do? Have you got
I
the
draw on
telly
a
you
big
draw
telly.
on?
Yeah. It's good.
I'd love to have a go on one of those.
But I do try and draw all of my line work with a pen or a pencil or a bit of charcoal. So everything gets drawn on a piece of paper and then scanned in, and I do all my colouring in.
So you can go into your archive and you've got all your. Have you kept everything?
Well, no, that's the odd thing, because I do end up with a massive stack of original drawings, which I then just throw away.
What?
Oh, what?
Every now and again, I'll go to the dump and just dump about 3 months worth of work into the thing,
my
because it's not
gosh.
really good enough to sell.
No.
And I don't want to keep it because it's just a fire hazard.
Is this a bit like a mandala? When these Buddhist monks do the mandala of sand and then they just brush it away? They're
Exactly.
like,
Yeah, it's cleansing.
Oh,
And
wow.
I do sometimes take photographs of it all just lying in the skip. And then
As a
drive home
memory.
feeling free.
Do you know what, Tom? I'd love it if you used it as bog roll.
Oh, God.
I use a very high GSM. It would be too thick.
Oh my God, 450 GSM bog roll. That'd be painful, wouldn't it?
You'd have to use it as more of a scraper. You're going to cut that bit out, right?
No. You're waiting for the question, aren't you? I like this. It's like
I'm on tenterhooks.
what's your cat called?
Mog.
No. If
Why haven't you got a cat?
I love the way you drop that. What you get called?
What's your favourite hand?
favourite what?
Hand.
What, really? Your left hand or your right hand? Why don't you draw with your left hand?
No, just what's your favourite hand?
Yeah. What's your favourite number?
Yeah. It's 7.
Is it 6-7?
7.
6-7.
It's weird that you should say the 6-7 thing, because just before I came out to do this podcast, my son, who's 18, said, you should drop some real sort of weird Gen X stuff into this podcast. And I said, like what? And he said, just say 6-7.
when you get home, just say to him, Ohio.
Okay.
Say what?
Ohio.
What does it mean?
Ohio.
Well, he know.
It's just like brain rot words, I think.
He'd used that word. He said brain rot. Do some Gen X brain rot.
Yeah.
Ah.
You know, it's like the Italian brain
Nick's
rot.
much more plugged in with the kids than I am.
Well,
Yeah, you know
I've got a
Tung Tung
little one
Sahara?
at home, so let me try.
You don't know
this.
Tralalero Tralalero?
No.
Okay, well, you're not living, mate.
How old are you? How old are your kids, Sangeeta?
Well, no, my youngest is 23, but I work with young people, don't I?
Yeah. So you should
I
know
like
all of
to,
this.
yeah, I
Gen
like
X
to
brain
think.
rot.
Yeah, but then again,
Gen X.
Oh no, what did I say?
We're
Gen
X.
Z. Sorry, yeah.
yeah, New gen.
Because my oldest kid's Gen Z, and then my youngest said I'm not Gen Z, I'm Gen Issel.
He's a legend.
And I was like,
Likey.
mate, that guy is an absolute legend.
He's a legend.
That was so good.
love
You know,
that.
for 10-year-old to drop that bomb.
Yeah, that is funny. Oh, bless him.
Gen Issel is
And
so
then did he just go?
Genital, isn't
Yeah.
it?
Ohio 6-7 later, Trololero. Cheese.
What's your serious question?
Yeah, my serious. Sorry, I know the clock's ticking now. I was trying to wrap up. If someone wants to get into illustration now,
Yeah.
you know, what's the best route? Because you say there's so many illustrators out there,
Yeah.
competing.
Yeah.
What should someone do?
Well, you need a website.
Yeah. How do you even start though? You know, making your content for your website. What should you focus on?
Well, I guess you just need to do stuff that excites you and you find fun and engaging, because otherwise people are going to know if you're just sort of, you know, treading water and not doing stuff that you enjoy. So, yeah, you've got to find the thing that makes you happy.
Yeah.
Draw
Would that
loads
be
and
like your
loads of it.
style as well? You know, like try
I
and
don't think you should get too hung up on style. Really.
Yeah.
Just draw. You know, maybe look at some stuff that's out there already that is selling. That would be a good starting point. But just try and, you know, be you, fly your own flag, you know.
Big time. Hey, you know what I really liked? I love the Dogman books, right?
Yeah.
Dave Pilkey.
Dave Pilkey.
And he's got, in the back of every one, it's got like how to draw the characters.
Yeah.
It's so good. I love following those.
Yeah.
But, you know, it's like, even if you want to just start drawing, you know, say like you're a 6-year-old listening to this.
Yeah.
Start doing that.
Yeah, just start drawing. Carry a sketchbook with you.
Oh,
That's
That's a good
my
idea.
biggest tip.
really?
Yeah, instead of
a
looking
great
at a phone, just have a sketchbook.
Sketchy.
When do you sketch?
I sketch everywhere.
Really?
Yeah. Got it over there.
Did you do a sketch while you were waiting here?
I should have done, shouldn't I?
Well, you should have done, because I could have used it as content.
That's true.
I'm actually pretty annoyed that you didn't.
I didn't want to make a rustling noise.
Yeah, that's true.
And you do that weird like grunting noise.
Yeah, I grunt. I do grunt.
While you're drawing.
Yeah, and my quill's really scratchy on the venom.
Oh, mate, yeah, it's those Mersea seagull feathers.
Yeah.
I wanted Tom to be like illustrator Yoda.
I know,
like to be like, draw you must. I have to draw. I draw up to 10,000 hours of drawing. Sketchbooks you must have.
I've got no answers.
Yeah,
It's just
basically, Tom's like, get off my land. Illustration.
All right, now.
Tom's like, I don't want any more illustrators.
Yeah, there's too many of us.
There's enough illustrators. There's not enough children to buy the children's books.
Exactly.
I'm going to see Tom Gates' author on Thursday.
Oh, amazing.
Yeah, we're excited. She's at Waterstones.
What's Liz Pinchon?
Yeah, she's coming to Waterstones. So
She's one of
That's
those lovely
amazing.
illustrators that writes back to children who write to her.
Oh,
really,
Yeah, she's great.
I should tell my kids that.
Yeah.
I mean, we've bought books so we can go along and get them signed and meet her and stuff. But that's so awesome.
Yeah, she's a good one.
Yeah, I love Tom Gates. My kid, the audiobooks are read by Ron Weasley.
Are they?
Yeah, Rupert Grint.
Yeah.
And my kids love it. It's their number one audiobooks. Have you ever had an audiobook?
No.
Do you want me to do? Do you want me to do one for you?
Yeah, let's do one.
Pirates like pajamas in every shape and size.
Yeah.
I can't remember the rest now. I would do if I had the book in front. You know, I don't know.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Love
Sangeeta,
it.
have you ever done any drawing?
no, I don't do
Why not?
drawing.
Why not? Just draw some stuff.
Yeah, I'm cool.
Just let it flow. Get a pen out.
draw. You'd all laugh. You would pick it to bits.
There's no such thing as a bad
No, I don't think so.
No, well, in Nick's eyes,
No,
I'd be
no
too
way.
scared. I'd get anxiety. I'll probably do a drawing for you when I come to Mersea. When I come to Mersea, I'll do a drawing for you, and then they'll say that looks lovely. Thank you.
And you'll say, yeah, but don't show it to Nick.
Yeah,
I've always-
that's
I don't know what you
100%.
think I mean. Like, I'm quite supportive
No,
creatively.
you are supportive, but I know you'll tell me the truth. Sometimes I don't want to hear the truth.
Yeah, that's true. I have got zero chill. But
You're going to be brutally honest.
you got to be like, sometimes like when you're doing creative stuff, you got to be a little bit honest with people because otherwise they're not going to learn. They're not going to grow. You know,
shit.
like well, no, but you can't say that. You know, you don't say that. But you know, you got to try and help people. Like,
No, I know.
It's all like, have you tried that or whatever?
Yeah, I know.
Let's see what you're trying to do.
Yeah. See, that would really just break me. I think, right, that's it, give up.
Yeah, I get used to it. You get tough skin when you're creative. You
Come to
hear
Mersea
yourself.
and draw. We're positive there.
Yeah, do you
We'll
know
pick you
what?
up.
Mersea is, you know what, today I've really learnt some things about Mersea.
Pen positive.
Honestly,
Exactly.
I never thought Mersea was as good as how I am getting to find out it is. No, honestly, I didn't realise all this stuff happened on Mersea.
They're going to put out the tourist information.
Yeah,
website.
they're gonna listen.
I think Mersey's something which
gonna
was
be-
as good as I thought it was.
Honestly, I don't know. I just kind of think of Canvey, I think of Jaywick, and I kind of put Mersea up there on the same kind of level.
No,
as all these
Mersea
little
Mersea
islands.
is like the Essex Riviera. It's very, it's
Well,
quite posh.
obviously.
It's bougie.
The front is expensive, and they've got the company shared. It's a very posh restaurant. For oysters, you've got Stark, which is Essex's first Michelin star restaurant.
Yeah.
What am I
if you want down and dirty, you
doing?
need to go to Rat Island.
Rat Island.
You know,
Is that near
Rat-
Oh, is that where you
Island.
used to go and sail to and camp on?
No, there's just this tiny little island off Mersea.
Yeah.
There's nothing really on it, but it's called Rat Island.
I was going to say, is it full of rats?
Yeah,
I don't
probably.
want to go there.
That's
I
where
like
we
it.
keep all our rats.
Oh, okay. I'll take your word for it.
And now
And then Nick's going to go down there and experiment.
experiment on rats.
On rats.
Yeah, do some scientific tests.
That's going to be Tom's next thing. Actually, I'm going to do Secret Rat Island Festival. It's just
gosh,
going to be me with a bongo drum on Rat Island. So it's
No
going
one
to
else
just
to
shot that guy up with a bongo drum on Rat Island. Remember, listeners, you can subscribe to us on Instagram at r.u.creative.podcast and send us messages as well. And share all that stuff and give us 5 stars. Helps us get more listeners. And no one ever sends questions. Do you know what? Sometimes I like thinking about the people that are listening to this. So Juliet, who does the window illustrations, she listens. Hello, Juliet.
Hey, Juliet.
Lloyd listens sometimes when he's working in his job, whatever he does.
Hey, Lloyd.
I know what Lloyd does. My brother listens to this on the Tokyo subway on the way to work sometimes. So hello, Bob.
Hey, Bob.
It's just nice when people say they listen.
Love it.
Just tell us you're listening. Someone, please.
Is there anyone out
Is there anyone out there? Or are we just casting our pod into the void?
No, there are people that listen. Shri,
Yeah.
can you send him a message, please? Thank
got-
you.
All right.
And Bob's.
Thank you very much again to Adam Lorca. He's not called Adam Lorca. He's called Adam Whitaker, who runs Lorca Media. Adam, big up yourself.
Whoop, whoop.
I feel like we've got a bit of an energy vacuum in here now.
Well, it's getting late.
Well, he's got a pack, innit?
I know. Yeah.
See, there you go.
Thank you very much, Sangita.
Thank you,
What
Nick.
a pleasure to spend time with you again. Looking forward to seeing your
missed you.
illustration. Thanks, Nick. Yeah, no worries. Yeah, awesome. And thanks so much to... I love that guy. And thank you very much. Tom, have any of your characters got catchphrases or do they say anything? Or can you...
No.
Can you give us a thing?
You're looking for a good way out.
I'm looking for a good out.
And you're not going to get one.
Why not?
I can't think of one.
It's going to cost you.
Really?
You got $5,000?
Good night. Top night.
Ah, there you go.
Bad night.